time to smash Snake. By the way, I'm just quickly catching up with all the content, and after that if I was still doing YouTube I will go back to my old style of content.
We had narrowly missed rescuing the jewel, and were eager to get on her captor's trail. Despite darkening skies, we set sail immediately, heading for the enemy's shore. Half a day in, however, and the weather was getting worse, and before long, we found ourselves in an angry sea. There was nothing for it but to make for nearby Snake Island and hope. We slammed into the island, the ship wrecked beneath us. We were now marooned in hostile territory, with no boat and few men. It looked bleak. The only glimmer of hope came from an order Sir Longarm had given the captain before we left. Pockets of resistance still hung on in the island, and should circumstances allow, we were to try and help our stranded forces. However, it was now us who needed their help. Our first priority was to avoid the watchers on the cliffs and get off the beach. We'd been spotted by watchers on the cliffs. We needed to take control of the clifftop fort before they sent out riders to alert the island's sheriff of our presence.
Yeah, they say a lot of stuff on the first missions. So as I was saying, I'll go back to my usual style very soon, assuming I won't quit once I'm done with this series. It really sucks that I started so many series and haven't finished more than half of them. And by the way, this mission is already taking us into action. We're starting with almost no units, which probably means this is a highly tactical mission. Those macemen kinda hurt. Now everyone knows the best way to beat a tactical mission. You just place your archers on the hill, and go grab a drink. You could go take a shower too. Actually I found out there's a better way to bait them to your units, without allowing them to reach you in melee range. And now you can go do your chores. After countless hours the bikeman finally decided to give up on life. And as I was luring out the swordsman, I figured out that you don't actually have to kill everyone. We just lure out as many units as we can, and rush in for the flag.
We salute you. We are victorious, sire.
I don't understand how that counts as a win. I literally lost every unit.
There were two trapped groups of allies on the island. A small force here in the west, and a larger one in the east, near the main town and port. We made our way to the first group, holed up in a valley nearby. Unseen by the Snake's men, we descended the hills behind our allies' village, unsure of what we would find there.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah, let me do hints first.
We stand ready.
Looks like we have to take the fort.
My lord, this armor's heavy. No way.
But these guys aren't our enemies. Oh, here they are. Doesn't seem to involve that much thought process. But I'm gonna try to perfectly split my units anyway. Doesn't mean I'll be doing it well though. Still no control.
Sight your granary, sire.
There we go. Time to create another huge economy.
There, my lord.
And we won't ever lose this mission.
Full, my lord. Keep building.
Here comes the first lot.
That just doesn't seem fair. Look how many bloody tents there are. I barely have a wall, bro. There's just no freaking way. Oh wait. Looks like my swordsmen from earlier are supposed to hold this attack. But now I have lost most of my units. I kept going like this, but I didn't have enough for the next attack. So I restarted the mission. And also found out the game gave me a few spearmen too. On the first attack, I tried to invest as much as I could on holding the first attack. It's a bit hard to preserve my ranged units against this many crossbowmen. But I held the attack regardless. After the attack, I made as many apple farms as I could.
Snake's troops are attacking.
But looks like I lost too many melee units on the first attack, and couldn't hold his pikemen on this one.
Message from the snake. Oh dear. You seem to have lost. Why did you try again? You have been defeated.
Moving on, I almost did the exact same thing, but a lot more efficient. Turns out you can get a lot more ranged units than I had.
Can't place that there, my lord.
And I didn't have to bleed as many units as before. Same with the next attack, it wasn't super clean, but I almost crushed it. Preserving your melee units kinda matters here. And after that attack, the economical revolution happened. I thought there's no way to lose the game now. And I also thought these forward towers are a smart idea. But when the attack arrived, I panicked. Yeah, they shattered in mere seconds. But regardless, I still did crush the attack. And on the next attack, I tried being slightly smarter with my tower placement. Except I forgot to put units on top of it. Nothing could go wrong with camping on your keep though. It's a bit hard to keep up with your stone production as well as other stuff on difficult missions. You never know when you have enough units, and when you can make more stone quarries than usual. But from this point onward the mission became really fun. I really love economical missions like this where you can build a huge castle. Although I do feel like I'm cheating when I camp the signposts. And since we're cheating, here's the final attack. So anyway, this was a much shorter video, it's a bit late and I have to go to bed. Thanks for watching, and please bear with me for a few days while I get back to YouTube.
Granary stocks are very low, sire. Are vanquished. A message from the snake. Who are you to challenge me and my right to rule in these lands? Victory!